also.
All right. Hello, everyone.
Finally.
And we are live. Hello, everyone, and
Nice.
welcome. Welcome. Oh, that is awesome. That is really cool. Where'd you get that one? Let me see it
uh
again.
so this is out, but the indie's been really
Yeah,
hard to find at Target, but I got him. I
dude,
got him
I
at
need that one
Frankincense. I
so
had to.
bad.
I
I always
know.
I
found the
know. I
guy with
saw
the
those.
mouthy face.
Oh, I that's the only one I'm missing now. I just need him. So
That's a really, really cool release. And
yeah.
welcome to Pastrami Nation's Break Therapy, brand new episode. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this new episode. I'm your host, Kevin. I'm one of your hosts, Kevin, and joining me today, of course, is co-founder of Pastrami Nation himself, Mr. Jason Smith. How you doing today, sir?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good, man. Good. And of course, Godfather of Toys, Mr. Christian Nicorda. How you doing?
It is good to be here.
What
It's
you
good
got
to
there,
see your
Christian?
guys' faces. I've got the Ark of the Covenant. Well, like
Oh,
most
that's
do.
so cool.
Oh,
I'm missing the back end of it still because I'm missing the Nazi.
that's a build a
But
figure thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it's the build the
That
That's
is so
awesome.
cool.
yeah.
That is really cool. When did those come out?
They've been coming out. They've been out for like about a month, I would like to say,
Oh,
but
okay.
they are in limited release. So I've got all of them except for now the face melting guy. So
Oh, gotcha.
um
Very cool.
yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, those are some cool figures. I really, really like those ones. Actually, Christian, when you first came into the room, me and Jason were talking about the new factory they're building over in Virginia. Um,
That's
let me pull
huge.
this up again real quick. Yeah, it's gonna be like they just broke ground on it. I think the other day, right, Jason? Like it was a couple days ago. I think
Yeah.
it's here's just some facts from the Lego website. It's the U.S. is putting in a $1 billion investment set to
Wow.
open in 2025. It's the company's second facility in the Americas and seventh globally to support long-term growth. More than US $1 million committed to support local organizations providing children from disadvantaged backgrounds with learning through play experiences. That's awesome. 1,760 jobs created, currently recruiting for 500 positions. If anyone's in the Virginia area or
Oh,
willing to
Well,
move,
thinking of relocating.
yeah, right. They also support a carbon neutral run. It's a carbon neutral run facility with on-site solar plant to match total annual energy requirements. And the groundbreaking ceremony was attended by top state officials and key community partners. Set to open in 2025. You know, probably going to get stuff quicker,
Yeah.
faster.
Pick a
Things
brick
will be
orders won't take
distributed
a
a little bit
month.
better, which will be awesome. And I think we lost Christian, but he'll be back. He always bounces in and out of these things. Like when
Yes.
he's in, he's out. He'll be back though. He'll be back though. Pablo, what's up? Thank you for joining us. Really, really excited to have you today. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah, definitely. So as we wait for Christian, what have you been working on lately, Jason? Have you been building anything? What have you built lately? And what did you find in the wild? You found something in the wild, a couple things in the wild that weren't even supposed to be out yet. Am I correct?
Oh, yeah, the Disney 100th anniversary minifigures. Uh,
Yes.
actually, a friend of mine, Arturo, the guy that always tunes in,
Yeah, yeah.
he tipped me off. He's like, "Hey, they got them at Target and they sold them to me." I was like, "No way!"
Wow.
I never got in my car faster than, and I drove down there and he told me which ones he was looking for, and I had a few I was looking for. So
Right.
sure enough, there's a big pile of them. So I'm doing my
Nice.
pack Philly thing, and he wanted the two from Coco, was it Ernesto and
Yeah.
Miguel, and I also wanted an Ernesto. There was only two in that whole bunch, and I was looking for Oswald. So I snagged the two Oswalds because my brother wanted that one as well. And there was only
Yeah.
one Sorcerer Mickey. I mean, there was probably like 10 bags I hadn't searched, but then some other people came over and started joining in on the fun, so I couldn't say, "Hey, don't touch these yet." And then so
Right.
there might have been something else in there, but yeah. And then I went the next day to go kind of rummage. They're all gone. So because they're not supposed to be out till May 1st, and here they are just staring at me at a Target.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
And the
That's
base
really
on
cool.
those, the little black base, actually says Disney 100th anniversary
oh,
printed on
that's
there.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because those are
So
usually just blank, so that's kind of nice to have nice 100 branding too.
Yeah, it is.
yeah, made it
That's
more
great.
personalized.
Yeah.
Anthony Blanco says, "Hello, peeps." Arturo says, "Hey, Jason.
What's up, guys?
What's up? What's up?
And
What's
those
up?"
aside from those minifigures, I put together my jazz club, which is you can see right there
Yes.
next to the guitar and behind
Yeah.
that blue car. I did that thing in a day. I was house sitting for my brother, and I was like, I'm gonna do something that's gonna keep me busy all day. I
That's
tell you,
awesome.
from 8:15 in the morning till they came back at like I want to say 8 o'clock at night. About like I barely finished this thing. I mean, I stopped to eat lunch and whatnot, but you don't realize how tired you get from just sitting in a chair or putting a Lego together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially those modulars, like they're so intricate. Like I had to put together the Parmesan and crushed pepper shakers for the little
Yeah.
kitchen in there. It was totally cool.
Was that your first
Modular?
modular?
Yes.
I love the detail, like little things like that. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah, I'm hooked.
Yeah. What would you want to get next?
I was thinking that the boutique hotel, the corner one.
That one's a good one.
Yeah, it would look good next to it because it kind of fits like hotel, jazz club, you know.
Yeah. That's not on display in here, but we have that too. It's in the other room.
Nice.
That's a really good one.
I like the police station, but just would you realistically have a police station next to a jazz club?
Yeah, I have. It's right here, the police station. If you can see it,
It's badass.
I have it. I have it next to the barber shop.
They're just. I like the look of it, like how yours. You can see they're all connected. It's like a city, you know.
Yeah,
I want that Lego city. Real world struggles.
Yeah.
Anthony's asking if your hat logo is from the Tootsie Roll Pop wrapper.
This one, no, this is actually based off of the Clink Room did it after those little plastic toy Indians. They also did an Army Man one.
Oh, that's cool.
They did do the Tootsie Pop Indian as well. They did him in like red and purple when he's pointing and there's a star.
That's cool.
I'm a sucker for nostalgia like that.
That's very cool, man. Yeah, so definitely. So I've been I did finish. Took me a while, but
yes,
because I just wanted to
nice.
It looks so.
That's gorgeous.
It is beautiful, especially with all of these little details. Like you even got a little beaver hiding out back here. Can't really see him, but yeah, that's kind of the whole thing. I'm gonna be posting pictures of it completely done online and stuff, but this comes off. There's the inside of it.
Great.
Really, really beautiful build. Really, really fun build too. I actually had a lot of fun with it. These trees, man. They're not that bad. They're just very tedious and very like, a lot of the same.
It's repetitive in the build.
Very repetitive.
Try doing the Winnie the Pooh tree.
Yeah, exactly. So
those leaves, It's like it'll show you like a branch and then like a bunch of leaves and it'll say like ×6 or whatever.
Yeah, that's what this one did.
How many of those things you got to make?
Crazy. And this one's not necessarily a big set. I'm just kind of taking my sweet time with it.
Look at that door, that front door.
Yeah, so okay. So I was super relieved with this cabin set, right? I was like, okay. I opened it up. There's like no stickers at all. I was like, oh, thank God, like no stickers. There wasn't the whole set. This one, like everything is stickers. So like the door is all stickers. In here,
that's a lot of stickers.
Oh boy,
it's like all like really
that's
cute.
Stickers,
I mean, totally worth it. Yeah, all stickers. That's
one thing. That modular, there was no stickers. It was all printed.
Oh, I love that. See, I love that so much.
Yes.
But I like this Russell. I think he's
that
cool.
Is great. The backpack is full.
Yeah, the backpack is really cool.
That's cool.
See it.
Wow.
So yeah, we were watching the movie last night. I was like, I'm gonna get started. It's a super small. It's like 598 pieces, so like super small set. I could have easily finished it like throughout the whole movie, but like I started it towards the last half of the movie.
It's really cute.
Take my time with it. You ever have kids visit family and they want to touch your sets? Yes.
No.
Yes.
I just don't show them my room.
Yeah. Same. The thing about the kids in my family, nephews and nieces and stuff, they know where my room is. so they know how to. I mean, they're all pretty respectful about it. Believe it or like they're all like super little kids too, like 7, 8, 9. But like they all know like that's all Uncle Kevin's toys.
Yes.
We don't touch Uncle Kevin's toys.
I've had that problem with a girlfriend who had smaller kids, and they broke some of my Transformers, and her thing was they're just stupid toys, and I was like, yeah, that one didn't. That relationship didn't last too long.
Yeah.
It's one thing, like, hey, you can look at these and everything, but I mean, don't touch the Optimus Prime that was from like 1985,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
the Megatron.
Exactly.
I would.
He's like, it's just a stupid toy. I'm like, okay, yeah, this ain't gonna last.
I think it was maybe like 13, 14 years ago. I had friends come over and they had a kid at the time, and he literally took his first steps in my apartment. I remember that.
Nice.
But when he left, I gave him, you have no idea how much I regret this. I gave him a bunch of toys. I gave him my NECA Beetlejuice, which is from a long, long time ago. I gave him, this is the biggest regret, the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4-pack, the black and white comic versions.
No.
I gave it to this dumb piece of crap kid. I don't even know where he's at anymore. He probably burned him or something. Little Sid. I'm just kidding. I did give it to him, and I regret it. He doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny. I had like a moment of realization, like after watching the Lego movie, right? When like the dad has all of the, Will Ferrell, he has all of the his whole like room is Lego space, and he's like, and the kid's like, yeah, but they're toys, like they're meant to play. And that was kind of the whole message of the movie too, right? Like the whole message of the movie was like, yeah, it's a toy, like play with it, build whatever you want, do whatever you want. I don't know about that though.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I don't know. Have you guys watched Megan yet?
Yes.
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a scene where the daughter comes to live with, or the niece comes to live with her, and she starts to play with her toys,
Her collectibles.
and like her collectibles, and then she's like, no, don't touch those, and she's like, yeah, but I thought they were toys, and she's like, yeah, they're toys, but she's like, no, they're collectibles. Well, yeah, they are toys, but you're just not supposed to touch them. It happened twice. We watched it in the theaters, and both of my kids were sitting right next to me, like on either side, and both of them just gave me this glare. And then the other night we were watching the unrated version on Peacock. Same thing.
Nice.
Everyone in my household turned around at me. I was like, I know they're toys. I play with them. I'm getting more comfortable with like Eli playing with them, So like Eli will he'll the Daily Bugle, especially, like, he's 16, but he still loves playing, like,
well, he's older,
you can trust him.
Like that. Yeah, so he plays with like the Daily Bugle and creates his own little crazy scenarios. I have no idea. Suddenly stormtroopers are involved and Fortnite is happening and like just all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm like, I hope you stay that way forever. Like, just have fun, live your life, dude. That's what I always say. I was reading an article the other day about how kids should stop playing with toys when they're like 14, 15, and start getting into more adult stuff. I'm like, yeah, okay, no. Like, it's cool. My kids can play with toys all they want instead of sneaking out of the house, doing things that I was probably doing when I was far too young to be able to do them. If they want to sit here and play with their action figures till they're 20, please.
Hey, more adult stuff like UCS, Razor Crest, and stuff.
Exactly,
like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
When
I turn 16, we'll see what happens when I turn 16. What's going to happen?
Right.
Yeah. I just barely turned 25, so I still play with toys.
What about you, Christian? Have you been building anything, or?
I've been sitting on those 2 boxes back there. I have that 2-pack of the McLaren Speed Champions, and then the Captain Rex. I've not gotten around to building them, but I think my time is coming because we have finals at Art Center this week. I think I have a couple of weeks before like the other schools start up, so a little downtime. It's nice.
I want that Star-Lord helmet really bad.
Oh, I know.
Like
I saw that.
Like go-to like sets right now. It's not too bad either. I have some like Lego. I have some points. I just have to get to the Lego store and hopefully they have one in stock.
Well, I heard that I think it was for May the 4th. They're going to be doing like double points. I don't know if that's only for Star Wars stuff or for
It's
everything.
probably only for Star Wars stuff. That's
I
what they
would
did
think-
last year too.
I've been putting off that land speeder because I kind of like that land speeder, the UCS one.
Yeah.
But I figure if I'm going to get that, I might as well do it on double points.
Yeah.
I saw that
Yeah.
they lowered the price too on the Black Panther bust.
Yeah, like by $100, huh?
Dude, yeah, I'm like, I do want it. I was just waiting for them to bring it down a little bit.
Yeah, that's a
They lowered
huge.
the Hulkbuster too.
Yeah, the Hulk
he went
Buster.
down
Yeah,
to, like,
for the
400.
the Black Panther one it was $349. It's at $209.99 now too. It's $150 off.
Damn.
140, sorry. And then the Hulkbuster. Well, saying here the Hulkbuster is still at $549.99.
Anthony says, "Have you ever started building and come across a few pieces missing? My skyline was missing 2 pieces." Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you
Drives
guys?
you freaking insane?
So what did you guys do? Because it was one of the modulars. It was the big modular, the assembly square, and it was
Mhm.
missing 3 roof pieces.
Oh,
And
geez.
we scoured everywhere for it. We called. They were so cool. They're like, "Yeah, dude, it'll be there in a few days." Super cool about it. We found them, but they were miscolored, so it was the right pieces but the wrong color. That's why
Oh,
we
gotcha.
didn't see them.
Well, speaking of that, modulars, I had a scare with this one because I get to I'm on bag 12 and I'm finishing up, and then like there's like 3 more steps for bag 12, and it shows some windows and stuff, and I'm thinking I'm done with bag 12. I'm out of pieces, so I'm looking. Sometimes you get like a little bag 12 and a big bag. Like some
I've done
numbers
that.
will have like a small bag and a big bag. Well, there was only one bag 12, and I'm like double checking everything, and there's 13, 14, and 15 left. And I'm like, no, this ain't good. This ain't good. I don't want to like be halfway. And it's showing like I needed like 6 little small square windows and some parts to the red tiles on the wall. And I'm like, shit. But then I started going through, it's a misprint in the instruction book because those pieces are actually inside bag 13.
Oh my god.
Because I went through all the steps of 13 in the book, and I was like, 13 only calls for like 2 of those little small square windows, and there's 8 of these things in bag 13. So those other 6 gotta be for 12. So I just said, screw it. I winged it and started it, and it all worked out. It was a misprint. So when you get
That's
to that,
crazy.
yeah, if you have that misprint, you get to the end of 12, those pieces are going to be in bag
In the
13.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh my God.
That's terrifying. What about you, Kevin? Have you ever had missing pieces?
I did, but luckily I can't remember what sets they were. I know I've had like maybe 2 sets where I was missing. One of them, legitimately, I just could not see it in the bag. Like I scoured the whole thing, and like it was in there, and I don't know what the heck happened. But one of them, I was missing a piece, like 2 pieces, but luckily, like I had a bunch of spare pieces. So me and Eli were literally digging through the whole thing. Like we have like these drawers full of just like spare, like these just pieces from. He used to have a bunch of old Lego sets. Like he used to have like, a bunch of the smaller ones. There was a lot of Marvel stuff, but that was before we were really like collecting. So like he just played with them, and eventually they broke apart. But like when we kind of started collecting more and stuff, he literally broke down all of his like little sets. Like he calls them his baby sets, and like we organized them and separated them and everything, so we had a bunch of spare pieces.
That's
So
awesome.
luckily I was able to just grab I didn't realize how many Lego sets he had acquired over the years that he just had like in a big box, like a toy box basically, with mixing with other stuff, and half of them weren't even put together anymore. Half of them were broken down. One of them though he did keep. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I got to show you this.
Oh, nice.
So Anthony, I'm curious what you did, because there was a Lego Batman movie set that I bought. I think it was Riddler's little car, and it was missing a piece. But it was, it was like a $20 set, so I just took it back to Target and I exchanged it. I know with that.
Just real quick. This was one of his sets from one of his Marvel sets that he had. I think it's from Age of Ultron or something, but like it's Lola from
Tony Stark car, right?
No, it was Coulson's car.
Coulson's car,
yeah, from like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff. But But yeah, I thought this is the only one of his that's like stayed intact. And I was like, we
Nice.
have to keep that like that.
Yeah, you
The
gotta.
wheels kind of go like,
That's so cool.
in and out. So
That's
anyways, I had to show you that one. But
Yeah,
But yeah.
Anthony, what did you do? Because you can't just exchange it. It's not like there's just a ton of Skyline sitting on the shelf. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you had extra pieces lying around, or I don't know how you figured it out. Hopefully, you got it figured out. Because that's a bummer. It's not like a normal thing. I think like considering Lego's packaging that they got a bunch of pieces in bags in a box. It's surprising that there aren't more pieces missing more often. So give me a huge hassle, and I had a receipt I didn't want to return, just exchange.
Sounds like Walmart.
yeah,
Anthony, what pieces were missing? I don't know if it's easy to describe, but
yeah.
yeah.
That kind of stuff is a pain in the rear end. But
Heck
most of the time,
yeah.
you give Lego a call, they'll generally like hook
Yeah.
it up. Like they're
Oh, yeah.
super chill about it.
Yeah, super friendly, really helpful.
Exhaust.
Yeah.
Exhaust, oh man.
Oh, that's a bummer.
One of those kind of unique pieces,
I'm trying to remember
Yeah.
what the exhaust piece was.
Definitely.
You might be able to pull it off of another set though, if you
Yeah.
want to.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
since we're talking about Lego pieces, I got to show you guys something because I want to show you guys one of my favorite new things that they're going to be doing, and I'm very, very excited for this new set coming out. It's a small set, but it's very, very cool. This Tales
Yes.
of the Space Age set.
That's so cool.
Yeah, this set is really, really cool.
That's
It's
awesome.
688
rover.
pieces. What's
See the
that?
little Mars rover on the middle one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, this thing is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's going to make a great, beautiful. I just love the art. Like it just looks incredible. Like I'm so excited for it. It's got that Art Deco kind of look to it, which I really like. Yeah, just all these different like dioramas of
That one is May 8th, huh?
Yeah, May 8th comes out, $49.99, $50, not too bad at all.
That's
Just in time
really
for my
cool.
birthday.
What's that?
Just in time, a few days before my
Oh, there
birthday.
you go.
There you
See?
go.
There you go. Yeah, has some really, really cool panels. I love that they can be separate or together, which is really, really cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, so this one's going to be really, really cool. How to customize the Lego Ideas Tales of the Space Age set. Ooh,
That's cool.
That
That's
is
really
really,
nice.
really cool. That's one of the cool things about Lego, right? Is you can like kind of put your own spin on every single set that you build. You can put your own personality into it.
Look at that one. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one has this guy. Eli built this guy. We actually got this one and I let him build it. It's actually a pretty cool set. I'm not sure where it is, but it's actually really, really cool. But yeah, like all these people are already doing just really cool things with it.
Oh man, that's so much fun.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
With the different color spacemen is just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. I still want to get the space shuttle too. I still haven't gotten the space shuttle.
Same.
There's a
Like
set that I saw at you guys, those bricks and minifigure stores you see in there's
Oh,
one
yeah.
in Ontario and in Anaheim.
Yeah.
They had a set there. I didn't get it last time. I should have. It was one of the ones from the movie. I think the second movie, but it came with like 4 different color spacemen.
Oh yeah.
Wait, for what movie?
The Lego
Lego
movie.
movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lego movie. Gotcha.
It
had
had like
like
a
a pink
pink,
one,
a yellow
yellow.
one. Yeah.
And they only wanted like $40 for it, which was like only probably $10 more than the retail when it came out. And I just didn't do it that time. And I was like, I think about it now. So I'm sure they still got some of them. They had a bunch.
That looks great. Discovery. When is that? April
Ooh.
27th.
Dude.
That's right around the
Oh
corner.
yeah, no, this one's already out. This is
That's
the one
out.
that's the space shuttle that's out right now.
So
That's the
good.
big shuttle.
Yeah, this one's amazing. Yeah, it's $199.99 and it's 2,354 pieces. That's really, really good.
Yeah, that's
Like,
excellent.
That's crazy. So yeah, I want to get this one. So yeah, those are my
gorgeous.
two. I mean, obviously that's Tales of the Space Age one is like at the top of my list right now. They also did. There is a set that leaked. Let me get this. So this one comes from a Twitter account. Let me get this one out here. Wait, nope, not that one. There you go. This is the one I want to get right here. Oh, did I break it? I think I broke something. Yeah, I'm a sucker for anything space related as well, Anthony. Like 100%. Like they got a lot of really, really cool stuff. There you go. Falcon Bricks. Here you go. Posted this guy. So we're getting a new Little Mermaid set for the new movie.
Yes.
Which is like a big like clamshell thing. 18 plus set. $159.99 with 1,808 pieces. I gotta tell you, I'm excited for the set. I think it's actually looks really, really cool.
Well, the figures it comes with.
Yeah, it comes with quite a few minifigs or figures. Yeah, it comes with their sisters, Triton, Ursula. Yeah, so like that is gonna be a cool set. Like I'm actually pretty stoked for it. So I remember when I first heard that the set was that there was something Little Mermaid coming out. I heard it was Ariel's Grotto, right? Which is this. No one really knew if it was gonna be tied into the new movie or if it was gonna be a classic, 89. But it's tied into the new movie, which makes perfect sense. Especially since it's coming out like when does the movie comes out in May, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
I think so. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked for this. I think it's pretty cool. What do you guys think? I think
that's
this
awesome.
is a cool set.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, wow, because I saw it leak. Like I saw a leak and I screenshotted it, and I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
And just the amount of minifigures it comes with too.
Yeah, just like the overall presentation, it has like such presence.
You can see how big it's going to be. It's like nice.
Yeah,
absolutely, 100%. So yeah, that's coming out on May 1st. So coming up really soon here in about a week and a half. So
a lot of good May 1st stuff, huh?
Yeah, a lot of cool May 1st stuff coming out. And at 160, that's actually not bad for a Disney set, especially with 1,808 pieces.
Yeah,
anything under 200 is great.
Super reasonable.
Exactly.
I still want that Range Rover, but what is it, like 260 or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Range Rover is coming in at
it's like 260, 250, something like that.
239. 239.99. Still a lot. I'm not saying that's not a lot, but
under 200 is like yes.
Oh yeah, dude, I love that price point. I love anything 199 or below. I'm totally for.
How do you feel about that UCS X-Wing?
I want it.
Yeah,
I think I would get that over because I wanted that Razor Crest. But I mean, it's the X-Wing. If there's like one ship from Millennium Falcon, but affordability, that X-Wing is really sweet.
I still want the Land Speeder.
Yeah,
but
I have an absurd amount of points accrued. Nice. The last time I went to the Lego store, the guy was like, "Would you like to use any of your rewards?" And then he like pressed something. He was like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "You got a lot of points," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it." He's like, "Okay." Like I'm doing good, I know, but
so Christian, here's what you do: you just give me your phone number. When I go, I'll make sure to use them for you. Trust me, like they're in good hands.
Then all of a sudden, Kevin has an Eiffel Tower in his back.
I have an Eiffel Tower, dude. Like I don't know how I came across this. How do you think I got the Titanic? Anthony, do you guys just buy retail price, or if you miss out, do you buy scalper prices? Sometimes I've seen so many sets that I've missed out on that I've been wanting to buy. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It depends. It depends how much more they are.
Yeah, like I've paid $30 more for one, which was the red VW.
Right.
Somebody had it $30 more than what it was when it came out, but
that's
I was like,
so bad. Yeah.
$30. Yeah, that's
But I'll mostly just buy retail because the thing about Lego is they don't really do sales that often, right? It's super rare, super random. So like might as well just buy them while you can. And sometimes they're going to, so like take the question block, for example, right? I was eyeing that thing for so long at $169.99. Like I was like debating about it, but then they shot up to 200 to 199.99 with the inflation and stuff. And so I was like, I ended up buying it, but I was like, I should have just bought it when it was 169. Yeah, the Wall-E one is high on my list. Yeah, I wish, man, so many, again, we've had this conversation before on the show. So many sets I've seen, I saw, either I couldn't afford it or I wasn't really too big into Lego at the time.
Yeah.
And now that I am, I'm like, that Wall-E was one of them. That Wall-E I saw everywhere. I saw it at Target. I saw it everywhere. I was like, this is such a cool set. Can never afford it. But now it's, even more there. So.
Oh yeah. The carousel still haunts me to this day.
The carousel, yeah. And did you buy the Steamboat Willie second or from a scout or
no,
not? I don't even want to say scalper, secondhand. You bought that at the Lego store, correct?
I bought that, but I didn't build it for like 2 years, Like,
yeah, okay. That's one of the sets too I'd love to get. Like I would love to get that one. I had a Flintstones one in my hand too at one point.
The Simpsons house is a regret.
The Simpsons house, yeah. I remember the Flintstones, it was between the Flintstones or the Ecto one. And like in my head, I was like, I gotta get the Ecto one. Like, even though
it's still there now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know. The Flintstones one was like gone, but yeah, I did see the Wall-E in person, and it like I should have grabbed it when I had the chance.
Yeah, the Simpsons house, I think that and the Ghostbusters headquarters were two things that like were phasing out just as I was starting to collect. And I was just like, ooh, do I want now? I'm like, God damn it. Especially the Ghostbusters one, I would have really
life's regrets.
Yeah. So I mean, that's why I'm glad I got finally, like, I was like stressing about this Mickey and Minnie. Like I was like, I have to have the Mickey and Minnie. So I did get them, but like it was like I sort of like it was at like the line. Like I know they're close to retired now, or they are retired. I can't remember, but it was like getting to that point to where it was on back order everywhere. None of the stores had it, and Cassie was just like, dude, just get it right now. You'll get it in a couple weeks. I was like, oh no, I found it at the Disney store on Disney online, like the Disney store online. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna grab it because I had to. So Johnny Espinoza, my three dogs, Wall-E, Eva, and Bernie. Nice.
That's cool.
Very nice.
I love that. Wall-E's the best Pixar movie. Not even gonna pretend like it is easily top-notch Pixar. But yeah. So yeah, what about what else you guys been up to this week? What sets are you guys looking forward to?
Ooh, I want to get that little rocket raccoon, the one yellow one that comes with like a little baby rocket and he rides in that pod.
Yeah.
I just think that one looks cool for some reason. And there's a Star Wars one I wanted. It was the bad guys, the pirates. It comes with like that YOLO X-wing pilot looking alien, and it comes with two of them. It's like a long, slender ship.
Yeah, it's from The Mandalorian, right?
Yes.
Like from
from those pirates that were.
Yeah.
It just looks cool. Like I think it looks sleek.
Yeah.
Of course,
Mickey and Minnie are now retired. Thank God.
Yeah.
Skin your teeth.
I got it just in time.
I know. That's perfect.
Yeah.
I remember when you were looking for that, I had just seen it like all over every Target I went to. Like, they had that other section by the kids' clothes.
I saw it a few times there too, and I was like, I'm gonna pick that up. Just need to get the money, just need to afford it. But then, like, by the time I did have money, can't find it anymore.
Gone.
That happens all the time. I'm still looking for the NECA, the Evil Dead Ash, Evil Dead 2 one with Ash, right? Like the action figure. But
yeah,
every time I like don't have any money, I go in there and like I see like 4. I'm like, okay, I'll be fine. I get paid on Friday. I go in there, all gone. I can't find them for weeks. I'm like, damn it.
Man.
Yeah.
Johnny is going to Disney for the first time in 23 years next week.
Wow.
First he stops and go. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, we just went on Sunday to DCA to
you and the wife,
California
no
Adventure.
kids?
Dude, that's the way to do it.
That's
Yes.
the best way to do it. Yeah.
There's something magical about taking your kids to it. I'm not gonna lie, but at a certain point, it's just like, nah, dude, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Go to Soaring California and the California Adventure. Like, I love that ride.
Yeah, I think if you're going next week, Food and Wine Festival is still going on too, so they've got a lot of like really delicious, cool things. I if you're asked, one thing I'll say, skip the mezcal. There's like one of the stops that has like a mezcal drink. 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a drinker anyway, but it tasted like cop syrup, so like it was sound on paper was a delicious drink, but
and of course
everything else is really good though.
You're going to Disneyland, you can't get you have to do Rise of the Resistance. Make sure to get there early for that.
Get there early, go to Rope Drop.
Go to Rope Drop, Rise of the Resistance for sure. And then they have the new Mickey and Minnie Railroad, which is a lot of fun too. So Runaway Railroad, but Rise of the Resistance is like unlike anything you've ever experienced before,
especially 23 years, man. Like you're
that's a ride.
Yeah, bring extra socks because they will be blown off, man. Regret saying that as I was saying that. That's so cheesy.
Like legit, it's not just a ride, it's like an experience, man. It's like it's insane, it's intense, it's so much fun.
Yeah,
man, it's a lot of fun.
Well, you guys know what I'm thinking, like with Haunted Mansion coming out, I kind of think Lego might be springing on us a full-size Haunted Mansion set.
Like, I hope so, but
just the fact that the movie's coming out, I'm thinking they're gonna wait till then to like announce. Like, I kind of hope it happens next year, but I don't know. With my luck, it'll be this year, right after Comic-Con, when I don't have any money. You know,
that's how it always works.
Yep.
Yeah. My I have a friend who lives in Michigan. She does not live in this pop culture bubble that we all live in here, but her son does. And her son is begging her to take him to the Comic-Con out in Ohio in Columbus. And she was like, "What's cosplay?" Like she was asking me, and I'm like, "Oh, we've got a lot to talk about." But I took her to San Diego once back in like 2006, so she kind of knows, but she like knows nothing of fandoms or anything. Her poor son.
2006 was like the last year before it just blew up.
Yeah.
And you could still walk up in 2006 and buy like a 4-day pass at the door at the little window.
Yeah. But I want to wear my Grogu Hawaiian shirt. I don't want to wear.
I don't want to wear Woody.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun, man. It's fun when you make an event too. Like going. They're I don't know, they've been pretty sold out recently. Like we were actually thinking about going tonight, but then they don't have availability till next week. So
wow.
Can't just pop in right now.
That's the hard part, you know. Like I remember when you had a season pass, you could just go whenever, you know.
Yeah, that's what we used to do too.
Yeah. We would just go for like dinner. We would go walk around, maybe jump on Pirates and then take off, you know. It was nice, just casual. It's crazy though, because it's just so packed now. So it's like sometimes we'll just, if you're just in DCA and you don't go into to the Magic Kingdom, I think you'll be okay. But you go into Disneyland, especially at night these days.
There is no slow season anymore.
No,
not anymore. No. Especially after the pandemic and everything, it's like it's always packed now.
Johnny, if you're trying to not be there where it's so busy, the earlier the better. Like early in the morning. I know Rope Drop is crazy, but everything before like 12 or 1 is not so bad. It's I think after 5 when everybody gets off work, it gets really packed. So.
Oh, and certainly get on Splash Mountain. It's going to be one of your last chances. May 31st. It's closing down.
Yeah.
To make room for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So check it out while you can.
Get that picture while you can. You know.
Yeah.
On the ride, like
yeah.
I think Indy is down right now, and I think Big Thunder Mountain is down right now. But I think everything else should be okay. I know they're doing renovations in Downtown Disney also.
Dude, I was so like, whatever. We're going in August, right? We're going towards the end of August. So I'm like waiting and I'm like waiting. I hear all these ride refurbishments happening. I'm like, I heard at the time I heard Big Thunder was closing and I was like, wait, what? Because sometimes they do like the longer refurbishments, right? For like months. but I guess this one's going to be a short one, so they should be open by the time we go. So I'm really, really excited for that.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect timing. Yeah, we're really, really stoked for it. Soccer moms and teen girls who call guys immature for liking comics.
Amen. Amen, Sith Ninja.
Hey, Comic-Con's things for all fandom, man. It's for all all shapes and sizes.
I remember I got told
Twilight.
I used to get told, hey, you're going to your nerd prom by some girls. Hey, you're going to your nerd prom, and then like 2 years later, can you get me into Comic-Con? Can you get me into Comic-Con? I'm like, oh, you want to go to my nerd prom after all?
Yeah.
They didn't really, I don't know what, like, they thought we were just going to the Golden Age section of Comic-Con or whatever, and like, no, it's a lot more than that. And they finally realized that when something they liked was showing up there too, Exactly. And I liked the Twilight movies. I thought they were good, But I wasn't going to fanboy, like, sleep on the sidewalk for 2 nights in a row to see Robert Pattinson.
It's so weird to me when people get like people get upset about like, so like everyone thinks of Comic-Con now and they're like, oh, it's just a place where you meet celebrities, right? You're going to meet actors. What actors are going to be there? What's this, what that? And I'm like, I've had people be upset because, like, the lineup at a Comic-Con just isn't great, and they're talking about like the actors and stuff, and they're like, "What's the point of even going?" I'm like, "It's called Comic-Con." Like, there's it's all about comic books and art and artists. Like, it has it's a big plus when really, really cool celebrities are there and when really cool people are there that you can meet. But that's not what Comic-Con is, man. Like, I'm sorry, but like it's about the art, it's about the comics, it's about, that's why it is. It's a celebration of pop culture and nerds and being a nerd and nerdums, fandoms.
To the nerds like us, the celebrities are the Jeff Darrows and the Mike Mignollas.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Those are the people all like,
and that's what Comic-Con's all about.
Yeah, you get that sketch by your favorite artist, and like that just makes your whole Comic-Con. Like, I remember it was my second Comic-Con ever, 2004. I had the pleasure of second time meeting Pat Lee, who was doing Transformers for Dreamwave at the time. Nice. And I won a private art session. Like 5 of us won a private art session with him. So I'm like, sweet, And then afterward, he drew us all a sketch. So I still have that Optimus Prime on my wall over there.
That's awesome.
It's such a cool down to earth. And when you meet them and they're like the most down to earth people, Todd McFarlane was super cool to us. He sat there and talked to me about the San Diego Chargers for the longest time.
That's awesome.
Who was it? A lot of people would knock Rob Liefeld. Oh, he's a douche and whatnot. My brother and I just like, we're going to go up and talk to him. He was like the coolest guy ever.
I hear he's the nicest.
Yeah, he was super cool. He chatted with us and everything. What are you guys doing after the show? But we had to go do something because we were covering as press at the time. But a lot of these guys, they're just normal people and they're super cool,
I know I've talked about this before, but there's an alternate reality where I killed Rob Liefeld, literally. I think I've talked about this before. It's Frankenstein's. Here in Southern California, we have like 3 days a week. There's it's basically like the vendors of Comic-Con. But yeah, I'm going home. I get back to my car. I'm pulling out of my spot, and I had to slam on the brakes because somebody just darted in front of me, and I look up and it's Rob Liefeld.
Oh, jeez!
I'm like, whoa! And I was just so shook, and he was like, "Oh, sorry," and then he just kept on walking, and I was like,
Could have got you.
I know. I love Rob Liefeld. I make fun of him a lot. I teach anatomy for artists, man. Of course, if there's one person I'm gonna make fun of, it's Rob Liefeld.
That Captain America cover he did. Oh my god!
Classic. What the hell? Classic. Maybe one of the most important pieces of comic book art.
I don't know how you get your chest to go like that. Like, I've tried. I looked in the mirror. I'm like, how?
It's physically impossible. I can sit here and talk about that. Single image for half an hour. It's so much fun. But yeah. Comic-Con is a great place for all people to come and celebrate their fandoms with no judgment.
It is 100%.
And also just like full on, and that was kind of interesting hearing my friend talk about like not understanding cosplay. She was like, "Oh, adults do it?" And I was like, I don't remember the last time I saw a kid do it. Like I WonderCon, I think I saw like 2 kids maybe in cosplay, and I think when people see kids in cosplay, like, oh, it's so cute. Yeah, it's cool, but let's let this is for the adults now.
Did you hear the story about Drew Brees at when he played for the Chargers before he went to New Orleans? He took his son to Comic Con to SDCC. He said one day he just went normal clothes with his son. Nobody bothered him. Nobody gave a shit that he was Drew Brees. The next day they both dressed up as Batman, and they couldn't make it 4 feet without somebody wanting to take a picture with them.
That's so cool. Speaking of Batman, I don't know if you guys heard this, but oh my god, what is their names? The brothers that directed Endgame and Russo brothers.
Yes.
Russos, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys heard that, but in an interview they said that they would love to direct a Batman movie if James Gunn wants to throw them something.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see like the blending of DC and Marvel like that. I think, some of the filmmakers from the Marvel world come over to DC.
I'd love to see that.
That could be a lot of fun. Been to WonderCon and AnimeCon, Comic Con on my bucket list. Yeah, WonderCon is a lot of fun. We just went to that. Jason also.
Yeah.
You guys had interesting.
A little different than previous WonderCons. Anime Expo, I don't know. Like the last few that I went to seemed more like a Frankensons with nothing but anime products there. Like it just depends on who sets these things up, because sometimes it's set up really well and everything, and other times you feel like you went into a big indoor swap meet, and just the control of the thing. And I think the direction, the way they set these things up, like I prefer the aisle by aisle, like how WonderCon did or Comic Con. We went to a Long Beach Con one time, and I felt like they wrapped us in this. You go down this aisle, and then that aisle would turn and almost spiral into some other aisle, and then you didn't get to see that stuff over there.
Yeah,
I'm like who plans these things? Like,
does that affect your? I feel like as a collector, obviously as a collector, I live in the best place to be a collector. Like having access to, honestly, Comic-Con, or not Comic-Con, but Frankensons. You know what I mean? Because it's basically Comic-Con 3 days a week for us. So like, and also if you go to San Diego or we go to WonderCon, most of those vendors are Frankensons people.
They're the guys from Frankensons.
Exactly. So, I don't know if that makes me a little bit jaded about cons. You know what I mean? Because I know it's a huge part of it is like the vendors.
Well, you get some vendors, like you'll get like the East Coast version of our Frankensons guys might also be exhibiting there. And sometimes they'll have like a better price. There used to be a guy called Sun Magico. That was the name of his shop. And he was like kind of the equivalent to Toy Arena. And I remember I bought the first Masterpiece Voltron that came out, the one that was in like that big book packaging.
Yeah.
And he gave me a really great price on it. And that was like 2007 or something. I haven't seen him.
Yeah, just at WonderCon, I ran into Felix and the boys from Ageless Geeks. So it was just like, walking around, like, what's up, guys? Oh, hey. Like it was every time I went to Comic-Con, it was just Frankensons people. So I remember it's just like people that at Comic-Con, at Frankensons, I just like wouldn't even talk to. But then you see them at Comic-Con, and it's like, hey, what's up? Hey, cool. But I don't know. It's fun because it's the community, and then everybody gets exposed to the community at the con, so it's cool. But yeah,
definitely.
I pretend like I'm friends with them, but I think when they look at me, they just, that's the guy with the money.
That's the guy that drops Benjamins every week.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
That's the way it works.
Hey, Lego always has a booth at SDCC. I remember. You remember when they used to do that free minifigure giveaway with a little randomizer? That like each day would be a different one, and there was only like 400 of them made.
Yeah. They come with a little plastic,
little package.
Yeah.
Nolan and I were lucky enough to get some of those some year, like the Zur and Rob Batman. Ooh. We ended up selling ours because they went for like $500 on eBay for this little thing we won for free. And the person who bought Nolan's was a Lego museum in Denmark, and it was
wow!
Like, but then that line just got to be so ridiculous that it's like you wouldn't even get halfway through the line, and they would have already have ran out of them because only 400 of them were being. But they would also sell exclusives, like you'd have to get a ticket to buy. One year I got the Action Comics one. It looked like the Superman holding up the car. It was a Lego Superman with a little car you build and everything.
Oh, how cool.
And I thought it was really cool, but I wasn't like big into Lego then. And this thing was going for like $600 on eBay. So, I just paid for everything I spent at con with one Lego.
Yeah.
But now who knows how much that thing goes for.
I have a couple of exclusives still, but these are from like 15 years ago now, like 20 almost. Some of them are almost 20. I still have one of my favorite figures of all time. Um, is the old 2005 Mezco
Yes.
Hellboy
I
comic
have that. I have
figure.
that too.
This is like, if this was to be on fire, this is the one thing I would grab. But yeah, I still have one, the exclusive. I have Abe and Hellboy in box still.
Yep.
And the Abe was a 2008, I think, exclusive. So it was a little while ago.
Nolan still has the 2004 ones from the movie. They were exclusive ones.
Yeah.
And one had like that rounded kind of curved packaging, but it was just all clear.
I have, man, you could probably see up there. I have
Nice.
the 18-inch comic Hellboy. I can't, where's my finger? And then I have right here the 18-inch movie one also. So
Good old Comic-Con exclusives.
I know. I love me some Hellboy too.
Yes.
Man, we diverted quite far away from
Yeah.
the
Little,
It's okay though. It's okay. That's what we do here. Anyways, guys, I think that's the show tonight. What do you
let me
guys
see
think?
if I think I want to give away a mystery prize because I don't have anything specific.
Yeah, I don't have anything either.
Can only break out the good old wheel, you know?
Yeah.
The Wheel of Fortune, if I can find it. There it is. Let me see. The winner's wheel. Cowboy
we
Blanco.
got Johnny. We've got Anthony. We've got Arturo. Do we have two Arturos here? Right.
Arturo Sith and Arturo Blanco, Johnny, Pablo.
Yeah.
I think that's all of us, right?
Cool.
Yes.
Okay, so here it goes. And the winner will get a mystery prize. I'll get in contact with whoever wins. It'll be Lego. I just don't know what it is yet because I haven't quite figured that out. It'll be cool, no doubt. But here we go. Arturo. Congratulations, Arturo.
Man.
Congrats. You want a mystery Lego coming your way.
Hell yeah.
From us to you.
We'll see what it is. I'm very curious as to what it's going to be too. So definitely send a picture to us when you get it because I'm very curious. Well, thank you guys for joining us at our show, everyone. As you guys know, check us out every Tuesday here at Pastrami Nation for a new episode of something. We're either going to have the Pastrami Nation podcast or we're going to have Lego Brick Therapy. Like we do we switch off every other Tuesday. Remember to follow Pastrami Nation on all the socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, wherever you get all your, for the latest of pop culture news and everything. Check us out for sure. Check us out at pastramination.com. Jason, I know they could find you anywhere. They can find anybody.
AOL.
Again, just look up Jason Smith. You'll find just
Google
it. Google it. Just Google Jason Smith.
The one and only.
Until you find him. Christian, they could find you where again?
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Christian Nacorda, no space. Come draw with me. It'll be fun.
Absolutely. Nice. And you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. Wherever, Kevin_Hoskinson or just Kevin Hoskinson, whatever you want to do. I'm sure it's under one of those two. You'll find me. You guys, thank you for joining us again. Have a good night. Have a good day whenever you're checking this out and stay safe. Take care of yourselves and each other. We will talk to you guys later. See ya.
Thank you guys.
Bye.